Well, hello everybody. How are you doing? Sorry, didn't mean to clear my throat right here on live mic. I want to thank everybody for being here. That sound you hear is me cleaning my glasses. Well, thank you. I know, I can't believe that was crazy. On Friday, I think we hit 100 and then we went down to 99. I think there might be a glitch with some people where where it unsubscribes them or something like that, and then they resubscribe or something. So, but officially we went over 100 on Saturday. So yeah, so so we probably did hit it on Friday, but I'm going to call it officially on the 30th. So August 30th is when we went over 100. So we might have hit 100 on Friday, but we went over it on definitely on Saturday on the 30th. So, and then I was surprised to wake up the next day and we had like 2 more subs, and then we got another one after that. So we're growing, and it's always great. So and I've got some more changes in some more updates and stuff planned to help us continue to grow and keep going. And I'll go ahead and say it now. Today would be a lot easier to play around with if we did actually have a Discord server, but you know, that is in the works as well. It's kind of in the mid priority range right now. I'm trying to get focus on things that will get us growing faster. So yeah, and right now I'm a little behind on the video that I had planned to release this upcoming Friday. So yeah, I do have Twitch set up. I don't have OBS set up to work on Twitch yet. That's another thing that's like right after I get a couple of videos finished that I'm going to be doing. So, old Pete, did Tris change his name again? Twitch is just a different platform that you can live stream on, and people will they can follow you. It's like following is like subscribing on YouTube, and then the subscriptions over there are like memberships on YouTube. So it's its own little world over there, but you can combine the two and stream on both if you get the right setup, and that's what I'm trying to get the stuff in place to do. You know, I'm starting off small. I'm trying to put things in place that will enable me to handle growth as it comes. So that's kind of why things kind of move a little bit slower than than it seems. But we're going to get there. Well, that's where I wanted to start off today. I was going to give you a little tour of a world that this is a world that I haven't played in a couple of years, that my nephew and my daughter, Riley, the 3 of us were playing on this on a Realm server, and it kind of fell. The reason why we kind of quit playing was around the update after they did the trails, but before the trials, and they did an update where it caused extreme lag in Bedrock with the villagers or something like that, with the pathfinding if they were farming, and you couldn't play. And it took them like over a week or so to fix it, and it made realms unplayable. So it kind of got us out of playing, and then we just never really picked it back up. So, but this is a world that we were making at the time. So I was going to give you all a quick tour in creative mode. This is where you would spawn at 0, 0. I'll let things kind of render in. I kind of made a place, like if we had more people come, you'd have some starting supplies or whatnot. And what's cool about this, I see I made a trail. And I was making a trail off this way. We were making a path, kind of building it out. This one was kind of cool. This seed was pretty cool because we found like a trail ruin up our, we had us a jungle temple up here. And this was to keep zombies out. Put a slab over the door. Then you can get in and out and the zombies couldn't. There's kind of wasn't too much to this base. This was kind of like an outpost we were going to do something with. Just kind of smoothed it out and whatnot. Wait. Yep. And we had a panda, and we were trying to capture another panda, and we were going to breed them over here. But yeah, we were playing this over in survival. And then I kind of quit the trail here, but what got really weird is like right after spawn, you've got a big mansion right here. We were getting geared up to go try to take it out. But and then of course you got a lush cave right underneath it. So yeah, we were going to attempt to come back and take that out, but we never got around to it. Dang, the render distance on this is pretty good. So yeah, so we pretty much made a direction. If you want to go to the main base, you would come this way. And we made a dock to go sailing with, and then I kind of made a path through the trees here. Whoa, that was fast. And cut up through, chopping down trees. Actually, this path goes this way. Yeah, I was making paths to everywhere in this. Yeah. Yeah, I was putting signs directing you. Oh yeah, this was to one of my other outposts. I haven't been in this world in a very long time. Oh, I was up here trying to get ice. Is what I was trying to do. I was trying to mine ice. Since it's up here in the frozen area. And so yeah, I haven't really finished the path, didn't really light it up all enough as well. And we'll get to those in just a minute. Oh, ice fishing, yeah. So over here, we're kind of like, as I build out from the main base, like that was the main base. And there used to be a mountain right there. And I leveled that thing out. Took me like a week and a half of doing. And so this was kind of like, as I was exploring out, and you can see kind of a lit up trail, I built like little outposts to kind of house me at night and sleep through it. So, well, yeah, let me show you this way real quick, and then we'll come back to that main base there. So yeah, you would come through here, and I was making it basically so that you could actually have horses, so that you could travel with a horse and come through here. These little supplies, or even come up here, like kind of sleep. That's why you got a double wide staircase. Yeah, this one, we played this for quite some time, and it took some work. That's why I kind of wanted to show some of the ideas, because I built this multi-level here. Looking out. I know. See, when you play this on a realm, you can't see all that over there. We'll get back to that in a little bit. Yeah, so I had kind of like, as I was building, I fenced this off so mobs couldn't come up there. But whoa, I hate going that fast. Yeah, I mean, this world is all before they actually had add-ons. They started doing add-ons to Bedrock. So you come up this. Let's see if we come. All right, so this. So I was making this path this way. And yeah, so this one goes two different ways. This one goes over the top and comes into a jungle. Kind of ends here, but I was making a base because if you look over here, this was a trail ruins. And I'd had my little base over there. That was my base that I was using while I was doing this. This left path here, yeah, it is kind of over the top. Well, so then I made this tunnel. I made the top path first to get me to that part, but then once I dug down here, kind of like found different caves that went that way. So this was basically my archaeology thing where I was smelting all the stuff, trying to figure out. I was trying to fully uncover the trail ruin here. And my panda breeding as well. But this was kind of fun. Like trail ruins, they were kind of cool like the first time you do it, but after that it kind of gets a little old. I mean, you find some pretty cool stuff. I don't think I fully cleared it either. Like this work down, you still got gravel down there. It's never quite finished it, but kind of figuring out what was all this stuff, what they use it for. So here's my pack mule. I was carrying. He was meant to carry stuff back up to the other base as we were doing stuff with it. But basically what we were trying to do here was build and as you can see, I was terraforming that up. Illegal. Thanks. Looks amazing. Thanks. Yeah, illegal panda breeding in the basement. Yeah, we were going to export them out. But I think what was really crazy too was over here. I think there was I think I accidentally found this. There was I think there's oh, yeah, there's actually a zombie spawner right here on the surface. That is so crazy. And I haven't even been over on that area yet, but taking this waterway, I was trying to build a path through these jungles and come out over here. Yeah, the trials, it takes a lot of time to uncover it, and it's, you know, they are a pain in the butt. So eventually the plan was to bring a path through here. That was kind of cool. 4 horsemen. And bring it through this area, and I made a bridge that was going to connect to this village over here. And it's a Savannah village that was like down here on the bottom, and it was up top, so I was kind of, it was fun trying to get all the villagers up top up there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's over here somewhere there's a path that goes down into an ancient city. Is it floating? No, the bridge is not floating actually. And actually this was a solid piece of land, and I was running from something in a boat, and I came this way, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm stuck. So I actually carved out this canal, made it large enough so that I could send my boat straight through. Oh, I still got stuff left over. So yeah, I was just playing around with some building structures. Hadn't quite finished it. Just kind of made the path to get back to the village. Like you did kill villagers on the way. Yeah, well, so over here was going to be my my stonemason union. So I was trying to get one of every terracotta block from these guys. So yeah, they have their own little living cells that they can freely come and go. I kind of secured them. We got our brewing guy over here, the map guy. And over here you have more housing. These guys really, pathfinding to beds is interesting. So this was my how you put 8 villagers in one building with a 5x5 interior. You put these doors on the corners like that. And this was where I was making the clay to trade with them. I actually have, I can't do it in creative, but there's actually, oh yeah, so if you come underneath, you'll see that we have, and I don't need the cauldrons, I realized that later on, but got the dripstone underneath here to dry out the mud, and the mud makes the clay. So I have my own little clay farm going on, trade with these guys. And over here is the chicken coop where we get our eggs. Little low-grade chicken farm. And we, you know, got our farmers, got to feed them, got to keep them breeding. And then this was the way that I was trying to bring some of these guys back over to the other place. Yeah, I didn't know that the cauldrons were a waste. Oh, God. Forgot about these two guys. So I needed a couple extra villagers over at the big base. So I put these guys in a boat, and I was trying to work them out toward the toward my other base. But you know, kind of a little makeshift sugarcane going on. But yeah, I had to build them up walls because, as you can see, well, actually, that little house right there is mine. That's my little base out and such. So then I had to make walls to protect them from zombies and stuff, just dropping in on them. And, you know, of course, you got the locals and got their pillagers over there. And we're going to have some fun with that one day. Yeah, I know, man. You know, now there's a gas you can do that with. And then you got this mountain range here that's pretty awesome. Oh, wow, look. You got a ruined portal and stuff. Hadn't even really explored all that. Now, I did explore over here, as you can see. I was doing some mining over here. I actually was looking for andesite, and I found all this calcium thing, and we thought that maybe that, you know, that goes around... the amethyst. And so I was following that trail, and of course, you know, amethyst isn't on the top of the place. There's flying non-depressed gas that flown them over. So over here, and I'm kind of curious as to see how that will work right there. But so there was a village that was right over here, and I was making a wall that goes around it. It was going to be a creeper-proof wall. And then this is another reason why it kind of quit. It kind of got really tough to do. Because if you break that open, you got water inside. I saw waterlogged all that stuff. Yeah, I said I mean, I can't believe it. Oh well. But yeah, so I was making this wall creeper proof to where they couldn't, even if a creeper blew it, you had the water, so they would, you know, kind of keep it from going too bad. And have obsidian. Yeah, I said andesite, but I really meant the amethyst. So let's see. Yeah, so this is, you know, of course, this is the iron golem. This is an iron farm. And then this is my chicken farm, where they come down here and when they grow, they die. I tried doing the lava, but never got it to work right. And then turn on the water. And then you can turn on the flames. Oh, that didn't work right. Ooh, that turned the water off. Oh well. Alright, well, this is one of my contraptions I was working on. Try to breed cows to get more food. And then, of course, we bred a lot of dogs. And this was before they had the new dogs introduced. This was these were my extra bees. This was my bee breeder here. And this was a honey farm. I think it was a Silent Whisper design or something like that. As you can see, something got stuck. But yeah. So, and then I was making a well, My nephew really wasn't working on the farms. I was making all these farms while he was actually building that thing over there that we'll take a tour of in a little bit. But yeah, this is you know, stagite, whatever. This is one of those farms. I know I got this off of Silent Whisper as well. See if it works. That was not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I forgot I'm in creative. Do they just have a button somewhere? Yeah. Yeah, it's when the flying machine kind of break. Yeah, stalagmite. Yeah. Stalagmite. This was a lot of fun to try to build. Now you can see it all kind of, well, most of it anyway, gets pushed off. It goes down and here, and then there's a rail cart system underneath that collects it all. Yeah. So but yeah, that's this was fun to make. Then I've got my moss farm going over here. Actually, yeah, this was to make why does that not look like it's working right? Or maybe it is. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the to make the extra bone meal. That bone meal farm, that's what that was. Yeah, so here we have actually, yeah, so oh, the moss farm one. Yeah, so this was the gold farm. And I was encasing this all around is what I was working on. That's why you could see it from way. I put all that glass in. Kind of next I was putting all the slabs in the top. But yeah, so this is the gold farm that I was making, the old gold farms. And I think you had the, might not have the, oh, the tridents are in there already. Yeah, so you had the switch so you can get the tridents out. I think you had, I don't know if it still works. I would turn on the trident killer first. And that should send them down. Man, that thing's going fast. And then I had it all coming down to here. Use this kind of system with the ice blocks. This was my lava farm that was also worked as my obsidian farm. And then I use these to smelt everything. And then all that gold was feeding over here. And this was before auto crafters. So yeah, this took some time. And then this was just, oh, this is where I was making, putting pour concrete and you turn it into terracotta. And I was digging down here. This was like making room for more of the gold to kind of come out because it was filling up. Oh yeah, it was some fun. But it looks like they... Oh yeah, and I think I had a place here for all the zombie meat to go get destroyed. Yeah, that's where all the gold... But yeah, I won't... It does look like the piglins are coming down. Oh, I know why they're not. Oh man, that was kind of crazy. Let me alright, so I gotta open it up. Yeah, so I forgot that I got this switch here to kind of if I need to work on this, I got pistons here to block it off. Yeah. Forgot all about that. Let me turn that off. That'll lower them down. All those guys coming down. Alright. And we'll flip that and then see how it closes it off. So they'll come down, but they won't be able to get in there. And then we'll flip that off. Yeah. So... yeah, and as you can see, all the furnaces are working now. All their gold stuff goes into here. Pretty efficient. Gold nuggets into there, gold bars into there. I was using the crafter to pull them up, but man, all of this would be so much easier now that you have the auto crafter and stuff to store all this. Because I had to build in a system here where it would go under because my double chest was filling up. And yeah, I do. If you go to the Nether, you will find that I have a piglin bartering thing there as well. But yeah, I'd made this for the more bone meal. And then, of course, we got the cows. And then on all four corners here, you have the doors. I was playing around with the terracottas. Then you got, you know, these guys do, you know, helmet, boots, leggings. You trade with them. Store the gems here. Now you got my chef. You know, got the sheep, the wool guys, shepherds. These guys here. This one has a slowness arrows. And these guys, man, this was he's got poison. You know, then we got the enchantments. It's like a trading hall. This is where you do the Evo board race. Yeah. So just about every, and then I put glass blocks on top of the guys to sell glass. So yeah, this is why I was like with Tech Haven, I'm not going to be able to do this. And of course, you know, I got these guys over here with the double gate so they can't get out. These guys are farming. I think their pockets are pretty full too, so. And then. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. Wait, how do I get out again? All right, so then forgot how I got down into it. Did I block it? I didn't block it off. Hold on. How did I get in it? Oh, I know how I did. All right, so then you have, of course, this is where all the center of the town is. This is where all their beds are. Come down here. We're making different shields. I think this is all loaded up with iron and such. Come down here. This is where we have our mines set up. We have our beds, our living quarters. And then you come over here. And this is right underneath those farms where you get the food. Where's the emerald farm for them? Well, you just trade off the stuff to them and you get the emeralds. But yeah, so I made this railroad thing here. I'm gonna put the armor on. Yeah, so the hopper mine cart. And I also made sure to make an area around it so that I could do maintenance on it should it break, because it does break. So, and then this tunnel leads over to a house that we had built that my nephew had taken over. So, is this the way out? Oh no, that's just the way up to that. So, yeah, I blocked it off from the surface. There used to be a different entrance. And I use the barrels as a way to store stuff, and you can use them, you can put ladders on them. And this is kind of the overflow for iron. This is where we would store stuff too for each other. Yeah. And then... So then we have more farm. Yeah, this was my... So then I have my... Oh yeah, this is my bamboo farm. Oh, I think something broke on this. Yeah, it did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, something broke on it. And this is a sugarcane farm. I was actually about to make something like this in RL Craft, where Alright, so you put all the extra food and stuff in there, feeds it into a hopper, or into a composter, which feeds it into there, which then feeds it and makes that grow when you turn it on. Or every time it did that, then it would grow that, and then it would hit it. So... Oh, dang it. Hold on. So yeah, so what we wound up with here was... What's what in my inventory? Oh, this? Yeah, we'll worry about that in a little bit. We'll get to that. So this right here goes with so you know Riley, she loves her animals, and so what we were doing was breeding horses. We were trying to get the fastest and the best horse. We wanted a horse that could jump the highest. And then So we got one with, this one's got, what, 19 speed or something like that. Oh yeah, we were measuring speeds and stuff like, so we're trying to figure out speed, their life, how many hearts they had, and what their jump was. And so right now, that horse over there seems to be the best for that. And so this thing over here was something that we'd seen somebody make, where you start the horse over there, it hits the trip wire, and as it does, all the blocks feed from up there down into the hopper. And then when you hit that trip wire, it shifts it back and turns it off. And so then you count how many blocks are inside there, and then that's how pretty much what the speed was measured by. And that was going to be my sheep farm over there, where I did one color of every wool. I found that guy and put him in there. He broke his lead. But... and so this is our little grave Riley wanted me to make sure I made. And so she had this horse that kind of looked like this, or that was, it was named Brownie is what she named it. So my nephew, he, we were playing around. You know how it goes when you're on a multi-server. You, everybody playing around, doing pranks and stuff. And he hit her horse, and he had a flame sword, enchantment on his sword. And so the horse died, and she was very upset. That was another reason why this kind of died as well, as after that, she didn't want to play anymore. I mean, she was very upset with him. And over here was an outpost I had while I was building that before the village, and then Riley kind of took this over as her place. You can see she's got her pigs that she had. These guys broke their leads. But yeah. We were saving some stuff. This was an old kind of base that I had with a farm that she was upkeeping. And then we were trailing out. There's a couple of villages up there, and we won't talk about those for ethical reasons. Let's just say that I would need to go rebuild one of them. So we kind of burnt it down. So let's go through that tunnel. Yeah, we played this for a while. We were making some serious progress on it. Little tricks I do, like putting the, crafting table in the floor of the one above. Oh, wrong, too far. So we were lighting this up. Of course, this is right underneath that thing over there. Yeah, I forget what it was. I was just in a mood that day and just burned down the village. Set it all on fire. So yeah, this was my nephew's. This is where we had some stuff. I was building a mine down here. We were going to eventually mine, but then this was another house that I made that he took over with a little balcony. We were going to make a port. If you use the port that was over there, you could come back this way, get to here. So we didn't really get much exploring past that. Is there an upstairs to this? Oh yeah, there's an upstairs. The roof. So yeah. So this took him a while, and he did this all in survival. That's why we were making all those, I was cooking all those bricks and everything. And we were making all that terracotta. I was buying it so that he could use the pieces for the colors. This is not my, well, this right here is not my build. This is my nephew's build. This was 100% all him. And it's an ATTE or from the Clone Wars. So he was using this as his house. And I think the entrance is, forget where the entrance is. Oh yeah, it's right here. You come up here. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He had I mean, he took some time in design. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, he took the goat horn. I gotta be careful when opening up these drawers. Yeah. So, the heck is that? Yeah, so pretty cool. But like I said, he problem we had was he so he killed Riley's horse, her favorite horse that she spent so much time on. And she loved that horse. So yeah, so we gotta forget how to do this exactly. All right, and then well, you know, I know he spent some time on it, but you know, you don't know how upset Riley was with that horse. She really loved that horse. So I'm going to warn everybody, you're probably going to get some lag spike here. That is not the streaming. That is... Yeah, here's the lag spike. That's the colossal TNT. So we're going to give it a moment. There we go. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't blow up my house. Another horse. I know. So, yeah. Pretty cool, huh? That was the TNT add-on. If I was in survival mode, I probably would have died. Well, maybe not. Pretty cool, huh? Wish we could have seen that explosion in slow motion. But yeah, if you're wondering, that was the more TNT add-on. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much the world. Oh, whoa, it did some damage over here, didn't it? That's pretty cool. You realize it had that kind of range on it. I blew up that house too, didn't it? Yeah, you know. Kind of wondering what would happen. This should be fun. Dang. Now we have a crater. Ah, we missed some of the villagers. Look at that. They're not all dead. Dang, we got some. We can't let some of them live, right? Oh, damn. That was one of those colossal TNTs. Wiped out all the cows. Whoa, look how far that blew. Dang, look at that. How did this get blown up? That is crazy. But notice my walls here stayed intact. Except the one I put a hole in. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Hold on, I want to test this. How blast proof are my walls? Pretty crazy, huh? Look at that. Oh my God. Wow, I had a great design. That. I took out some obsidian. That colossal TNT took out the obsidian. Yeah, so these walls are nothing but stairs back to back. They're all waterlogged stairs. Back to back to form a solid wall. Like it almost looks like a 2-brick wall, but they're all stairs and they're all waterlogged. I was making it creeper proof. And as you can see, it's pretty blast proof. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty cool. It's when you impress yourself. I mean, this is one of the moments where I'm like, I wasn't sure how tough these walls and this design was. This was something I was thinking was possible, but because I was doing it in survival, I'd never gotten the chance to really test it. But dang, pretty cool. Yeah, I was gonna have to tear it, So my plan was to make it all the way around. So, and that is a lot to build when you're by yourself on survival. Yeah, it's a copy world. So this is actually a copy pulled off my realm. I loaded it up to my realm because it was we had played it on my PC for a while. So, huh? Yeah. I mean, I would actually. I asked Riley if she wanted me to prank her cousin for killing her horse. I mean, this was 2 or 3 years ago when it happened, and she was so upset she was actually crying about it. She was crying over it. That's how upset she was. Yeah, I don't know if he's watching or not, but I'll show it to him later as a demonstration of what we did. But I actually asked her, I was like, do you want me to blow it up? And prank him by making a copy of the world and blowing it up and making him think we did it. And she said, no, that would be mean. So she's she's a very nice person, it kind of made me feel good that, she doesn't have that mean revenge streak on her. So, but yeah, call him up. Yeah, but actually, I think I told him that I was going to do that, so he knows that I wouldn't blow up the original. Like I'd make a copy before I do it. But yeah, so that's our first hour. What I'm going to do is take a quick stand up, walk around break. The yeah. And so for the next part is where I figured we could do some playing together. And I'll show you, basically that's coming over here to the servers. You come to where your worlds are. And actually come from the main menu. You just come to play. Come over here to servers. And we're always going to play on one of these over here. I was going to pick... Normally I got regular ping on this, but it's not really getting there. What I wanted to do is a little bit of this zombie apocalypse. I figured we could start with that, where we basically you survive rounds and rounds of zombies. So you might be able to join. Okay. Well, since we just hit the hour mark, I'm going to take a quick, 5-minute break, and then we'll meet back up, and then we'll jump in here and see what we can do. Maybe you can join us. Okay. Well, we'll hold off for a few minutes. I love the story that you put up here earlier. It says, point of view Sycoe. Hey, nephew, remember that super amazing it's an ATTE build you built? And my nephew goes, yeah. And Sycoe goes, remember that horse of Riley's you killed? Nephew, yeah. Sycoe, check this out. Were you a 3.8 GPA student? No, I wasn't. I was more like a 3.2. Well, all right. So before I go to break, I will say this. got the, if you come to the Lifeboat server, do you have the Lifeboat server? If you have the Lifeboat server, you might have this. But so what I was saying is, growing up, I have ADHD, and it wasn't until I was in college that I realized that I had ADHD. So yeah, so basically, I take medicine and stuff for it now, and that's why late at night and stuff, yeah, well, I'm on my medicine, so it kind of keeps me level and I can stay on track with things. But it is sometimes why I will be talking and all of a sudden I'll stop because I'll see something and I'm processing it. So I stop the train of thought in the middle of it. That is a habit I'm trying to work on. And I realized that when I was editing my own videos where I'd start talking and it'd just stop in the middle of the sentence. But yeah, so yeah, I probably could have done better in school, but I just couldn't focus. It wasn't fun. I couldn't do it. So, but now it's, now that I've got it kind of under control, I'm living with it, understanding it and stuff. But I guess it's kind of leads into why I got the name Sycoe, just because I was kind of crazy, just kind of, I don't know, kind of goes with the creative mind. I think outside the box, as y'all, I guess y'all can see, and but yeah, so it's been fun. And another thing too is you'll see me, I'm creating stories, especially with Tech Haven. Just kind of like a special since it's mostly just us here. The I've got some stuff coming up, trying to, got some stories that kind of go with the Tech Haven world that I'm kind of developing. And some stuff will look like it's scripted as things tie into each other, but usually I'm more of an opportunist where I take advantage of opportunities as they come, or learn to adapt things and such. I guess it probably comes from being playing RPG games, the tabletop ones, as a game master or dungeon master for D&D and such, and you just kind of adapt to how the story's kind of improving out. So, but yeah. Yeah, I played D&D growing up, so, and we played other RPGs and stuff too. Did Star Wars RPGs and such. So, yeah, I was a typical gamer of my time, kind of a nerd, as they would say, or what we call in my time, a nerd, and such. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. He's TG from Fortnite. All your friends are D&D nerds, but you're the only one that doesn't play it. Well, yeah, some of those games, it's all about a story-driven kind of thing. Your Canadian cousin started making a character with you? But it's a long story. All right, well, yeah, typing that out would probably not work well. But so we are like 6 minutes past due for our first hour break, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that real quick while some people have clothes to fold. So yeah, in Discord, I hear you. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back and hopefully the ping gets probably is not better, but figured we could do this for a little bit, have some fun doing some combat, and then either do yeah, so this might not work. I'm getting that warning. I think, does this one have it does have Skyblock on this one, but I think one of these others has Skyblock as well. No, it was it Cube one? This one had Skyblock with co-op. So we can do something like that. CubeCraft has the best Skyblock. Yeah, so probably do that. I got better ping on it anyway. So we figure we see what we could do with that after we do some zombie fighting. Get some frustrations out. So yeah, let me take a quick break, and I'm gonna actually call my daughter and see if she's available to play or whatnot. She's over to grandparents, so. Do you have to be a member to play it? Oh, you had the online membership for a year? Okay. Well, we'll definitely try that out then. So let me go ahead, take the break real quick, and we'll be right back. right, I'm back. Evan with the clothes. Why fold them if you're going to unfold them anyway? Well, one is to get the wrinkles out. Two, it's easier to put them away if they're folded than if they're not. It's an organizational thing, kind of a neatness thing. I know laundry is crazy because it's like you feel like you're constantly doing laundry all the time, and you'll get that as you get older too. It just never stops. Iron it. You know, I've never ironed anything. I just pull it out of the dryer when it's warm, hang it up. Well, you do what you got to do. Don't get in trouble. Especially if it's t-shirts and stuff. You want your t-shirts to not be so wrinkly. You can't wait to get older. I'm going to tell you this. This is exactly what I tell my daughter Riley. Enjoy your youth while you're there. Don't rush it. Just enjoy where you're at, because once you get older, you can't go back. I know you're being a teenager. I'm fine with folding clothes. I'm just being yeah. You're a teenager. That's fine. That's I get it. I was there. You know, some things just didn't make sense. Yeah, you're at the age as a teenager. Yeah, you've got so much ahead of you. You got so much energy. You was it there was a saying one time that goes the most dangerous person in the world, the most dangerous person is the person with half a clue. Because the person with no clue knows he has no clue. A person with a full clue, of course, knows what's going on, but the person with half a clue believes he has the full clue and acts like that. So pretty much having half a clue is how a lot of teenage years go. You're developing the adult-like, you know, mentality. You're coming of the adult age and such, but you're not quite there yet. But you know, the way you learn is you got to go through it. So, but oh dang, my friend is very dangerous then. So yeah, that's why, you know, teenagers, you're going to explore. You're going to be rebellious, break out on your own. And it's just what teenagers do. I did it when I was a teenager. I look back on some of the things I was thinking at the time, and I'm like, what was I thinking? Of course, you know, I got a nickname of Sycoe out of it. So can you just imagine some of the ideas I had? But if we're ready to play now, go ahead and give this a try. Hopefully it doesn't get too terribly laggy. So I'm going to come down here to Lifeboat. Well, rebellious, it's kind of like you start being more independent. That's kind of as a teenage years, you're starting to get the independence, you know, you're getting the freedom as you start, you know, you're driving, you're no longer as dependent upon your parents as you were before. That kind of thing. You're developing into your own person. So, yeah, that's what I kind of meant by that. Is rebelliousness perfect for branding? I guess to a point. All right, so y'all ready to play? let's go to lifeboat. We're going to do the zombie thing first. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button. See how my lag goes with this. Now, if this is your first time on here, you might get some message about downloading some assets like this. So here we are. Just checking. Yep, my avatar came through. Okay, so we're gonna come over here to the zombie apocalypse. You're on the Switch. Okay, can you... Are you able to get on this? I know we got a couple other viewers out there. I need YT my name. Well, maybe, but I always go by the Sycoe when I'm doing games. Every game I play, that's just kind of how I go with it. Pixel Pals Evolved. Oh, look, they got an ad for their add-on. So we come up here and click this guy. Let's do mini, is it mini game selector? And then select the zombie apocalypse. So we can defend, convoy, the arena. You can probably do a couple rounds before I get on. So, yeah, I was testing this out with the arena the other day, where it was just round after round after round. So we can do the arena or see about making it to the end if you want. Which one y'all want to do? Wolfman, are you doing okay? Hello? Wolfman, you still out there? All right, I'm going to jump on the wave of zombies and see what happens. Uh-oh, it looks like it's starting. I don't know your username, so... You're not in here yet? Get that practice in. Oh, maybe we do a party. That's what we have to do, right? Party? Well, I guess I could show y'all how it goes. So you start off here. You're in leather and a wooden sword. And you got all these zombies that pop out. And, you know, first waves are easy. And then you get some gold as you defeat them and such. Just normal combat. You notice every time you kill, you get a little bit of gold up there at the top. So then, as the time goes, as you get gold, you click this gold bar, and you come here and you can buy stuff. I'll go ahead and upgrade my sword real quick. That's kind of how it goes. And I don't know how you actually die out completely. So just kind of, that's the key to this, is just making sure in between rounds you're leveling up, watch your health. When you die, it takes some of your gold, but then you respawn a bit. I'm not sure how you die out completely. Are you in this? Yeah, the enemies start getting tougher and more numerous as well. There'll be more of them. And then you got these guys shooting. You get a bow creeper. They're coming after this player here. Well, you just got to watch your health in it. You got healing potions you can get. Go for the sword upgrade right away. You can usually catch these guys chasing after people. Kind of working them in a circle kind of thing. Uh-oh. Chainmail is 25. I'll save up for some chainmail. Hey, the best defense is a great offense. There we go. Ow, that killed me. Oh, I had enough for an armor upgrade and I lost it. Credit card info. Yeah, I just kind of run circles around these guys. Get them chasing after somebody, you can come up behind them and come after and get them. Alright, looks like I got the chainmail. Can upgrade. Nope. Look at this guy shooting me. You can find a train coming after somebody. All right. I'm leading. Ah, I need 45. Look at these guys. Head on a swivel there. Let's get the iron armor. And regeneration potion. I like my TNT. Mic would be nice. Discord, yeah. Well, like I said, we're working on that. That's definitely down the train. Are y'all able to get in? Maybe we just go over and do some Skyblock. Would that be something more easier to do? I was thinking doing something like this would be kind of fun. We're going to go to diamond armor. We're going to get potion of strength and there we go. I can play third person. This will be fun. Creeper! Let me get a potion of healing. And potion of regen. Take out these archers. Oh, I need a strength potion is what I need. Cube craft? Alright. We can do that. Are you in here with me? I know it's starting to get intense now. Take out all these annoying archers. Oh, it's hard to get the hitboxes on these when you're in third person. You got it in? Fine, yeah, get everything set up. I figure we probably have more fun when we do the Skyblock anyway. I haven't really done a Skyblock before, so it should be interesting. Yeah, it is hard to get the hitbox right on these. 18. Yeah, first, doing it in third person is tough. This is the way you rack up kills. When they're all chasing somebody else, you just come up. It's kind of like the secret of this, is one person will run around for a little bit. Everybody else kind of picks them off. Hey, then you get to a point where you're excited. You're loading in. Awesome. We're at 20 waves now. Can get out of this and join up. Guys are coming in better armor. Anything else I can buy? I'll get the strength, I'll get the healing. There we go. We're down to 3 people. Are they beating up somebody over here? What are these guys? Oh, how did he get outside the gate? Oh, he ran outside the gate. That's crazy. It is good. Oh, look at that. My strength ran out. Excuse me. There we go. Got the skeleton out of the way. Who wants to play? There we go. I got too much gold. Be Sub-Zero. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. And he's getting a lot of zombies now. You ready for cube craft? Alright. Let me Wolfman, how you doing? I don't even know how this ends. Like, it just takes gold from you when you die. Do you know Mortal Kombat that much? I mean, I remember it. I didn't really play. I wasn't really great at the one-on-one fighting games like that. Those were not my specialty. But so yeah, y'all, if you're ready to go over to the CubeCraft, we can do that. Oh, Sub-Zero. Okay, yeah. Oh, Wolfman's on wave 30. Yeah, mine's on low. That was the other one thing I was worried about, is where we were compared to the things. Friends, parties. Go to lobby 8. I'm in number 15. How do I get to lobby 8? And that was a problem we were having when Riley and I were trying to do this, was just getting into the same lobby. Click the town. Oh, okay. Lobby 8. Is this you? The this is the town thing right here. You're the Enderman. I don't see an Enderman. Yeah, if you do a custom skin, it will is that you right there? Yeah, just go ahead and add me real quick. Do the friend thing and then I'll accept it. Yeah, I had to check to see I'm surprised my skin came through. Or that hat's looking a little weird. Oh, I can't. I got the names turned off, where I can't see the names of people. Well, mine should be pretty easy. It's just the Sycoe. I look like the same girl on your screen? Oh, so we can see ourselves, but other people don't see it. That's crazy. Hold on. All right. So like I'm seeing somebody else that's different. Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, I can't change my skin from in here, can I? Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. Did that work? We are in we're in CubeCraft. You use this little town bar thing here, and you go to lobby 8. That's where we are at. I'm just seeing something. I'll just change it back. All right, you're in CubeCraft. Awesome. So then we just had a bunch of people spawn into here. So you come to Ireland, you come to the little town thing here in the hotbar where it says lobbies. And you click that and then come to 8. And then when you click that, you'll appear in here. Nope, they put me in lobby 9. Oh. Put me in lobby 16. What? Right, now does it put me back in lobby 8? All right, so now we're in lobby 8. I figured we could do the Skyblock is what I was thinking about doing. What do we want to play first? Figured we'd do the Skyblock. Did you make me party leaking? Yeah, let's get I think we're gonna click on the man in just a minute. We're gonna get Wolfman in here. We got horror mode, beta games. All right. We should see you in just a minute then. Yeah, I forgot I had turned off the names of people just because they I turned off the names because when I was doing some filming with Riley, she didn't like her username being shown. Oh, I gotta set up the island? Okay. Let me so we got 3. Did you get Wolfman into the party? Because I don't want it to teleport me out and then. Is that you there with the fire thing? Skyblock player settings. I have to invite? I cannot enter the Skyblock hub. All right, you can tell I've played this before. Open menus, profiles. Profiles, slot selected. Go to players. Oh, I can add player. Oh my, I gotta type all this in? What is your what is your player name? I mean, you'd think that if you were in a party, they would just join you all in together. This is kind of crazy. Let me hold on. Profile, let's see. Player settings, no. Profiles. Profile. Profile invites. You don't currently have any pending profile, but you can invite players to join your own profile and a profile. Okay, back. I can invite, but then I don't have your name. I can't see it. That's the problem. Can't leave your world because you're not leader. Go back to the Skyblock hub. You cannot enter the Skyblock hub yet. Why can't I enter it yet? I want to go to the main lobby. Can I go? I'm trapped here? Wait, no, I'm not. I'm in here. All right. Man, I apologize. This is going worse than I thought it would. Was not all right, let me I know what I need to do. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Settings, game. General. Nope. Trying to see if I can do it from in here. Audio, fancy. Me. Network settings. Is this why I can't do it? I'll take that off real quick. See what happens. Game. Nope. All right. All right. Let me, it's researching time. All right. So Wolfman should be easy. Let me do, actually, this is the lobby that we're in. Hold on. Let me do lobby 8 real quick. Dang, lobby 8 blew up all of a sudden. I'm a cat. There's a lot of people in here. All right, we're going to go to lobby 21. There we go. And then Awaken Relic. Wait, is that you? Yeah, well, you were here. Well, this is a lot of fun, isn't it? I know how to do it, I think. Okay. Go back to Skyblock. Okay. Well, we don't have a party yet. Wolfman's not in. Parties. Invite a player. Let's invite Wolf. Was Wolf and four. Submit. I'm now party leader. Okay, looks like we got everybody. We got Wolfman is pending. As soon as I know we got Wolfman in the party, we'll help me leave. Go do a go back to spawn or go back to the main world. Wolfman, are you in the... Still waiting on the response here. Yeah, Wolfman, if you come to the party, if you come to the here to parties, you should have an invite. In your lobby 21. Yeah, you should have you click on the social thing here, and you should go to and come over to here to parties. Hit the A button, and you should have an invite. When you accept that, then you'll be part of the party. I was going to wait for that before I jumped in. It doesn't, yeah. So you should be in, you should be, once you accept that, you'll be in the party, and then we'll have all three of us. All right, so I'm here. Profiles. Profiles. Slot 2. Queuing for this. Game found. All right, so I'm here. Okay, now let's say I can invite players from player set. No. Go to profiles. I did. Or okay, who? Click 2. I clicked the second slot. That's where I'm in. So then I was doing invites, and you currently don't have any pending profile requests. You can invite players in your own profile under profile information. Okay, so I'm going to go back to profile. Well, I think what we're showing now is the fun and how easy it is to get a bunch of people together to play on one of these public servers. I've already done player backups, main lobby, close. So, quests. All right, I got the quest. That's profiles. Um, what server thing? I just did it. This right here. Oh, you click it again. Let me see if we can get Wolfman in here real quick. All right, and then, dang, I gotta add everybody. So you're gonna have to help me out with yours real quick. You know, put it in the chat there so I can see it. I think it begins with an A, right? Is it Abso? It's absolute or absolutely? So it's absolutely. Oh, awaken? Oh, awaken. Well, I knew it started with an A. Awaken. Unplayed, unplayed. All right, there we go. So, back. 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 All right, so here we are. Isn't there supposed to be like a chest or something around here? Did both of y'all get the invite? All right. We got awakened. Wolfman, how you doing? Oh, you got to have a total of 10 in your inventory. All right, so now it's saying I completed a quest. Introduction part 2. Okay. What's the quest? Quest. Quest. Great work. Crafting table. All right. Take that and then how do you make beetroot soup? Oh, you already make it? You're going to town already. This is a different Skyblock than what I'm used to. Is this a quest giver that we have to keep on the island? We got some stuff below us. Yeah, I'm starting to get some lag stuff here. From Roblox. This seems kind of... Yeah, this, I thought I did, because when I was on the lifeboat one, they actually had an island where you could actually get the stuff in it. This is weird. A little bit weirder than what I was used to. It doesn't feel like true Skyblock. It feels kind of like their own little made-up game mode kind of thing. Let me take a quick break real quick. I'll be right back. I need to do a stand-up thing. We're at the second hour anyway. All right, I'm back. Can you not hit him? Oh, wow, they got it where you can't get rid of this guy. Look at that. When you mine that block, it comes right back. I was going to drop this guy off the map. Yeah, it's trying to tell me to gather oak logs again. Here, let's go to the main lobby. Oh, did we get Wolfman into the party? All right, Wolfman's in. Yeah, Wolfman skin's coming through. What's the egg game? I don't think I've ever played the egg game before. What is Egg Wars? Party is too big for this game mode. Party is too big. Tie-dye. Egg Wars Mega. What? Oh, let's do a quick play. All right. Teaming in solo Egg Wars is bannable. Okay, so we're in a squad, right? Is that... So is this our egg and we got to defend it? Is that what's going on? Okay, so it's got generators on it, and we got to get the generators and turn them on to get more stuff, right? Is that what's going on? I got 30 of those. We got that to level 1. Upgrade that. And this one's clicking out emeralds. We got this to level 3. Another generator over here. Well, the good news is we only got a few people on the stream, so the chances of getting screen sniped are very low. So this guy... Weapons... Okay. Get more gold. We got more generators. And we are the... Are we the red... What team are we? $14. So this guy over here gives us... We can buy stuff, right? Weapons. 16. Iron sword. I don't have enough for the iron sword. I have enough for the iron sword now. Weapons. Iron sword. Put that in my main hand. We got emeralds. Need diamonds to upgrade that. Oh, that's that'll be 20 gold for that. Team Cyan's egg has been destroyed. Okay, so we gotta protect our egg. I got so much iron. You were slain? Chainmail set. How do you get more gold? Right, well, I mean, we're getting tons of iron, so we got to upgrade the gold stuff. I don't see how... I got way too much iron. Greg has been destroyed. Okay. Now what? I'm not getting this. All right. Yep, I thought I could survive the void. Okay, so it's kind of like Bed Wars, but it's just with an egg. Okay. Oh, you got to get to the centers where they got the diamonds and stuff. The extra diamonds and gold. Okay. Gotcha. So, what team were we? Yeah, I was... It was like a Bed Wars kind of thing, but different. That was an interesting kind of thing. What are Lucky Islands? Lucky Games? We're gonna do a Lucky Islands. I don't know what this is. Is this another battle thing? Oh, you hit the blocks and you get stuff. Eh. That was interesting. We're going to finish before doing that. All right, so I got to wait for y'all to die before we can do anything. And this one was kind of interesting as well. Oh, this was our island where we started. I just mine the lucky blocks. You hope you get good stuff and you go to the middle and fight. We could use a mic. I think we're trying to, like, what I'm observing probably is the, yeah, Wolfman and I, we're not very familiar with these PvP type games. Are we all... I tried to leave. So, um... what are we... I didn't want to play. What? I was trying to... What the... Ouch. I don't know what's going on. I was trying to get out of here. Okay, so we got a yacht, and then we try to build over to the middle. All right, so that was fun. All right. It won't let me leave. Leave the game and go to the lobby. Yeah, it won't let me leave. This is what I was trying to do last time because I didn't want to play again. I wanted to do something else. And then it's like if I wait and then people die and then Oh, I hate it when they do crap like that. They won't let you leave out of a thing. There's more than one way to leave. I don't like getting trapped in like that. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know what to. Yeah, CubeCraft has a bunch of different just battle stuff. Yeah, this is nothing but I'm just checking out all the different server things. We could do a survival thing. What are these prison ones? Are those any? No, strong enough. All right, well, no one of the dragon ones. Earth SMP. So this is one that was interesting. Because Riley was doing this one, this Earth SMP on Mineville, and she has a city that she started. But I couldn't get to the same server as her. So we could why is my connection sudden high ping, all low ping? That's weird. Grow a farm, and it's got a skyblock as well. Mineville. You have to pay for Mineville stuff. Do you have to pay to go into that different things? Yeah, I don't think you got to pay for Mineville stuff. Let me lobby and team up. I do have a. I'd like to see if we can get that working. Especially since there's like 2 or 3 of us on here anyway. Well, okay. So, that's not going to work. I don't know what happened there. That was crazy. Well, I'm playing on an Xbox Series X. That's what I kind of have running the Xbox. I mean, have Minecraft running on. Yeah, I was kind of interested. I still want to do the zombie apocalypse thing. Let's see if we can get together on the zombie apocalypse thing. Even though it's that, why is the ping suddenly going crazy? Let's do lifeboat. Wolfman, you still there? Why am I downloading a bunch of stuff for lifeboat again? I was just on lifeboat. Okay, so here we are. All right, let's get on lifeboat. Get on the lifeboat server, and let's see if we can party up on this one. And we can either do some zombie fighting for a little bit. Yeah, the stream hit some lag. There might be something going on with my internet anyway, but I think we'll be all right. Are y'all on? Yeah, eventually we'll get a Discord so that we can do things. We'll be able to play stuff um, and talk and everything. Get a lot easier. I thought maybe this would be something to do for now until we can get all that stuff going. Okay. I don't feel like typing. Is Wolfman here? Go to the lifeboat server. And then once you're there, we can do a friend invite. Add a friend. All right. Then you just go to the and then party invite player. As soon as you accept the thing, then we can add you to the party. Actually, let's do invite player. Oh, I have to choose a player on the server. We can either do the zombie apocalypse thing as a group, or we can try the Skyblock. So are you on the did you get on Lifeblock? I mean on Lifeboat? Yeah, if we get the so all right, so Awakens joined the party. Now we just got to get Wolfman in here. You doing okay, Wolfman? I'm thinking we're coming up on the 3-hour mark. So I was thinking we might do maybe some defend or something like that with the zombie thing, where it's just some combat. Make it kind of simple to start off with. So I was going to do the zombie. But we got to get you into the party. Did we get you? Yeah, I sent the friend request to Wolfman. Send it, so then I can't join. He can't join the party till I get him to a friend. Just come over here to the little name tag thing. I sent it out. Just gotta wait for him to join. Okay. Might be in a different lobby. All right, well then go to the. All right, come to the name tag. And then go to friend request, because I sent you a friend request. Yeah, this one's outgoing. So I'm waiting for him to accept it. But his should be incoming. Okay. We're almost there. Yeah, we'll definitely have to, we'll plan out something better next time. I'm gonna have something better planned. I really hadn't, let me put it like this. I appreciate you, both of you, helping me test this out. How about that? This is a nice little test run of trying to do something on the server. I thought this would be easier, but apparently it's not as simple. Oh, you got to use the left trigger. That's what's killing me. I thought it was right trigger. Use the left trigger to pull it open. And then you go to view requests. Yeah, Discord too. Well. All right. Now, let me invite you to the party. Yeah, the communication. And see, there's some, because we're doing this on YouTube too, there's a slight lag to it. So, but now you just got to go to party. We got the accept the party, and wait, are we in? We got party. All right, so now let's come here. We're gonna go mini game selector. Let's do zombie apocalypse. Yeah, he's in the party. Wolfman's in the party, so we can do the defend, we can do the arena, or a zombie run. Which one you want to? We'll do defend. We're going to do zombie apocalypse. We want to do defend, the arena, or the zombie run. Yeah, remember, Wolfman's tech might be a little bit different in his country. Kind of hard to say, especially with some of the, you might be lagging a bit, so. Do I break out a lot? Is my mic kind of coming and going? All right, let's go ahead and try the zombie run. Let's see what happens. Is my mic working okay? We're going to have some extra people joining us. This will get better one day. This is a good test run for later on. We can get, as the community grows and we get more people, if we do anything on these, we'll know how to do it better. And such. So guess we gotta run through this. I haven't played this mode before. I didn't even vote on a map. So we gotta run. Where do we gotta go? Plus 1 gold for going down. How do you get out of here? Oh, I lost my ladders. Ooh, the ladders. I'm gonna be the only one that doesn't make it out. Make it out? Oh my. Oh, now we gotta do parkour? Okay, I'm dead. Got the same shop too. Whoa! Y'all making it anywhere? I see the maze. Yeah, can you see the maze? There you go. Anybody else need to come? So that's what this was. What? It started me all over with nothing. Put my sword away. Okay, so that's the way to do it. Alright. Go this way. And then this way. Alright. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. Little parkour. Hey, I'm trying to parkour here. Alright, 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 alright. So... yeah. Let's do a defend the objective. I was trying to get smart and go around the side of the thing. I was jumping over the wall, and then it had barriers on the last one and wouldn't let me go through it. So the zombie one run is just like a race. That was pretty interesting. I am definitely not a parkour, I'm not great at parkour. This one we have to defend an object from zombies. Okay, here they come. Oh, it looks like we're in a stadium. Zombies behind over here. When you get the stone sword, 5 gold. Once you get 5 gold, switch to the stone sword. We got skeletons. There we go. And you can get iron sword for 10. Remember, the faster you can kill, the faster you can rack up the coins. How are they getting on our... We gotta keep them off the thing. Yeah, make sure you upgrade your weapons and armor when you can. Diamond swords 15. Yeah, once you get to the diamond sword, then you got to get up. Then you can go up to the armor. Yeah, don't forget you got potions and stuff that you can get. Oh man, we let a whole flank get by. They're getting more aggressive with this thing now, aren't they? Pretty crazy. That core is almost gone. What is hitting this stuff? Oh, we lost it. 12 of them. Y'all want to try it again? See if we can beat our record here? Yeah, get those kills in. Get you some gold. Yeah, we need to make remember 5 will get you the next sword. 5 gold. 5 gold, get you to the stone sword. All right, looking good. We just gotta keep circled out, keep the different directions going. Now make sure they don't get, oh, they're getting, we got one side. Those little mummy ones are fast. They got like a villager up there or something that they're trying to get. They're acting like there's a villager up there. Got a creeper coming. Now they got creepers. You get 10 coins, you get the iron sword. All right, way to go there. Awaken. Oh, they're getting close. You gotta keep them. Diamond sword is 15. Wave 7. Oh, they're taking me out, and then I can't. Where are these guys coming from? You turn your back for 1 second. You got this. All right. The chainmail is 25. We're at 9 waves. Oh, we're not good. This is not looking good. We gotta lock in here. How are they? Yeah, okay. Now you gotta make dinner now? Yeah. I think it's a good time to stop. We've kind of hit the 3-hour mark. Yeah, and I got to get some stuff done too. I've kind of lost a couple of days on some videos, doing some recording and such. So, hey, I appreciate you guys. We 100 subscribers. It's the first good milestone. We had some fun. Nice little test run here. And hey, we got some exciting things coming. So I'm gonna work on making things a little bit better. Keep improving, keep growing. So I'm glad to see your little brother's having the time of his life. That's fun. Doing those is kind of cool. Nice little break We'll see what happens with Better on Bedrock, if it gets updated this week or not, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna get started. I got some work to do. Yeah, we'll definitely looking forward to doing more as we get a bigger get the community going a lot bigger. So we'll definitely have some more fun. So thank you guys again. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. Hope you enjoyed it. I think everybody here is subscribed, but if you aren't, check it out, subscribe, join our community so we can have some bigger game nights like this. Have a whole team of us. That would be awesome. Yeah, I know. And we'll get there. So, oh, that's your little brother? I'm already in a party. Well, I gotta go as well. So, continue to have fun with this, and we will see you later. We'll definitely get things smoothened out with this. Thank you again. And we'll see you later.